Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you're doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Friday again. Come on, guys. Cheer up. It's Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Please don't forget, guys, to smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Put your notifications on. All that lovely stuff. Guys, we are literally two more sleeps until Manchester United play Manchester City in a Manchester derby. And listen, I don't think I've ever been this confident going into a Manchester derby since probably when Uwe Rosler was playing against Manchester City. I don't know, back in them days, or Sean Gota was playing for Manchester City. I don't think I've been that confident since then. I think maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, but I feel a little bit like, why am I so confident? Obviously, Man City got injuries. You get this overwhelming feeling that, you know what, we're going to do something on Sunday. We're going to do something. And I do believe that we're going to do it. I think we're going to win. I don't know why, but guys, anyway, look, that may change in the opening 20 minutes of the game. Of course, we know how it goes, don't we? Guys, we know how it goes. But guys, thank you for joining me. Let me just get straight into it in regards to Manchester United and our future aspirations in regards to transfers that could be coming into Manchester United. Of course, the midfield position is the big talking point, of course, guys. And rumor is that Manchester United have narrowed down their search for a midfielder to just 3 midfielders. Who are those midfielders? One is Baleba, of course. The other is Adam Wharton, and the other is Anderson. Rumors are circulating that Manchester United have narrowed it down to just 3 players, and 2 from 3 of those players could be coming to Manchester United. Now, we know it's late. I know it's late. People know how I feel about it. People know my stance about this. I know how you're feeling. It's frustrating. It's this and that. But Manchester United apparently have agreed personal terms verbally with a player in regards to those 3. Who is that player? That player is Carlos Baleba. Now, that doesn't mean that Manchester United are going to sign Carlos Baleba. As we know, once you have a verbal agreement, it doesn't really mean anything if you haven't agreed anything with the football club. What Manchester United are trying to do at the moment, they're trying to cut corners. So when the reopening of the window happens, we can get the deal done pretty quickly. Now, look, Man United have basically neglected the midfield this summer. Of course, they have. They neglected the midfield this summer. They didn't bring anyone in. They have put the money in their pocket. Will we make a January transfer signing? Probably not. The deals will probably be done in the summer. And why do I say this? Because obviously the FFP and the PSR and the financial year that Man United may be saving money for next year. This is why I firmly believe that next summer Man United will get a Baleba, will get a Wharton, will get maybe an Anderson. Who knows? It will be 2 midfielders coming into the football club. But we are not going to sign a big player in January. The only player I foresee us signing is a young player or a cheap player or a loan deal, something like that. But Man United will be saving up their pennies for next summer so that we can get this deal done quickly, of course, and that is the Baleba deal. The key is Man United want to get this Baleba deal done quickly so that no other clubs are sniffing around and get it done, so we want to get an agreement in principle before next summer. But if that one does not work out, Anderson, of course, is a bit higher on Manchester United's wish list. Adam Wharton as well is high on Manchester United's wish list, but also Adam Wharton, we have to remember, is gaining the interest of Real Madrid. So obviously that's going to be difficult to do as well as time goes by. Snooze, you lose at the end of the day. But look, at the end, what we can say is this, guys. Look, we at least we are thinking about the midfield, and we know that the midfield is an issue, and I understand that. We are late. I know we're late, and no one needs to tell me how late we are because I've given my point about that. I've spoken my piece about that, of course, guys. But we are late in regards to that window, and yeah, look, it's a shame that we didn't get a midfielder in. Hopefully, Man United don't suffer this season. We ain't turning around in a couple of weeks and saying, you know what, if only we got the midfield, that wouldn't have happened or that would have happened. Hopefully, we're not doing that. Hopefully, on Sunday, we are celebrating a win against Manchester City. We are questioning Pep Guardiola. Well, the media will be questioning Pep Guardiola, of course. They may have to have a pep talk, of course, with Pep Guardiola, but I doubt they'll do that. even if Pep Guardiola lost to Man United and lost to Arsenal, I don't think they're going to be talking about Pep Guardiola all week. They'll probably be talking about how lucky Man United were to win on Sunday. That's what they probably do, because that's what the media do in regards to Manchester United, isn't it? That's what it is these days. But look, guys, I'm excited. I'm happy that proper football is back. Premier League football is back. And we can look forward to this with anticipation, slight bit of nerves, but cautiously optimistic. I am anyway. I'm definitely cautiously optimistic, guys. But let's wait and see what happens in the game. Of course, there are some big games coming up this week, over the next 7 days. Massive games. We've got Bayern Munich against Chelsea. If only we were in the Champions League, that's where we belong, isn't it? At the end of the day, we should be in the Champions League, but it is what it is. But we're concentrating on Sunday. We're getting into the vibe. We're getting the build-up ready, guys. I've got the match preview later on Chatterbox, guys. So don't forget to watch that. But you know what? We're going to be speaking about how we're going to win this game. How Man United going to win this game? And where will we go? If we can win this game, how far can we go in this league? You know, and that's what I would say. Because when I'm looking at Man City, I'm looking at Chelsea, looking at Arsenal. These games in general are not the games that we've been notoriously struggling against. The games that we've been struggling against have been the Brentfords and the Brightons and the Evertons and Newcastles and Tottenhams. And that is the games that we have been struggling in. It's not necessarily the top four. It's actually the teams that we're supposed to be really beating. Of course. So look, you know, we will beat Man City. If we beat Man City, we need to go on a run. I mean, of course, I would love Man United to go on a run. Finally, Man United go on a run of a few games run in a row. That would be absolutely fantastic. That would be brilliant if we can win a few games in a row. It's been a while since we won 5 games in a row, guys. I want the United Strand to cut his hair live on television, live on who's going to have the live, guys? Absolutely, yeah. So I want that to happen. So, you know, let's hope that Man United can get some wins together, and let's hope that we can get some wins under our belt, guys. Absolutely. Let me say hello to everyone. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Hope you do good, everyone. Hope everyone is blessed. Morning, Randall. Morning, fun guy. What's going on, mate? You're a fun guy. Big up yourself. Morning, Sanjay. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. Big up yourself. Hope you're good. Morning, Chassam. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. From the US, big up Chassam Basham from the USA, the great USA. Of course, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Great about this. Feel good. I feel good too, Chassam. We can only do one thing, isn't it? We can either be negative or we can be positive. I choose the latter. I choose to be positive about this game. I really do. I'm so excited to have proper football back, mate. You know what I mean? Proper football back, bro. You know, and I actually feel confident. Like I said earlier, I said that I feel more confident about this game against Manchester City than I have done against Man City in the last 30 years. I just feel like that. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's too early, but let's wait and see, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up, Kenny. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Let's go for Sunday. Absolutely. It's all about Sunday, guys. Absolutely. I also don't think Man United will make any moves in January. I really don't. I do, however, think that Man United are making moves and preparing for next summer. That's not good enough. I know it's not good enough. I know that's not what we wanted. But it is what it is. It is what we got. And I'm a firm believer that we can't be crying over spilt milk, and we just have to get on with it. We have to get on with it, and we have to try and do what we have to do. I'm very confident. I'm very confident in regards to Ruben Amorim, and I'm very confident in regards to some of the players that we got in that team. I think we're more than capable of causing harm to Manchester City. In particular, Man City have many players injured, of course. Good morning, Saviour. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Waiting for Lamens to start the derby now. There is a lot of rumours. And I did say it, guys, didn't I? I did say it, that Sally Lamens will be playing for Manchester United on Sunday. Now, that's not confirmed, of course, but there is rumours circulating, whispers, silent whispers, what you do in the shadows, that Sally Lamens will start for Manchester United on Sunday, guys. That will be absolutely fantastic. And you know the great thing about football, football unites, football brings people together. That's what it's all about. And us Reds, we're going to be together on Sunday, guys, because that's what it's all about. It's about the beautiful things in life. It's about the things that make us happy, you know what I mean? And the things that bring us unified. And winning on Sunday would definitely get some of the fan base unified. Do you know what it's going to be, guys? Because I know I can read it like a book. There's going to be people who actually want Ruben Amorim to lose on Sunday so they can go on their rant, because they've been missing their rants. They've been missing their shouting and screaming outside stadiums and things like that in car parks and whatnot. They've been missing that. So, you know, I hope that we can, after this game, say, well, you know what? Ruben Amorim's onto something. Ruben Amorim's cooking. He's onto something, guys. You doubted him too soon. Rah. That's what I want to say, guys. But most of all, I want I want us to be happy. I want us to be celebrating a good win against them. Big up Chassam, my friend. Do you big up Xavier? Sorry, Chassam. Let me just read this. Do we even have the budget to sign Baleba in January? I know that we had some departures, but I don't believe I don't believe so, Chasen. I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I don't believe that we have the budget to buy Baleba or any other player of that ilk in January. Man United purposely didn't sign a midfielder this summer because January can't afford it. So they put the money away. And we will have the money, because obviously it's the same fiscal year. It's the same financial year. So this financial year where we bought all these players, if we bought Baleba, it will go into our FFP and PSR. Kind of. It depends how much we pay for Baleba. But Man United are looking to do the deals in next summer's transfer window. However, that's not to say that Man United might not do a deal in January in regards to a loan deal or, like the Dorgu deal, something like that, a short, cheap deal. Of course, guys, that Man United might do a deal like that or an up-and-coming player, like we have like Aiden Heaven or someone like that, like we've got in the past, absolutely. But Man United are not going to do everything this summer. Obviously, they didn't. And Ruben Amorim clarified that before, said that we're not going to do all the business this year. So I do believe that Man United will do deals next summer. Of course, they will. And who knows who they're going to get. We got 3 players on the midfield wish list: Anderson, Wharton, and Baleba. For me, that's very good. I mean, when you think about midfielders, there's also the likes of Lamine Kamara, Agume, of course, Javi Guerra, Yorigeza. There's loads of players. There's also the rumours about Kone, who's coming from Italy. Of course, guys, Roma, I believe he plays for Kone, who's been like prepping up a little bit. There's been a lot of noise about Kone happening and stuff like that. A very, very capable midfielder as well. So let's wait and see. But I've not got my hopes up for January. I won't put my mortgage on January. Absolutely not. Xavier, we should sign Baleba and Anderson. Big up, Xavier. I hope you're well. We should sign Baleba. Yeah, big up, big up. So good you had to say it twice. If Bruno continues to start in the midfield, we are going to struggle. He has already cost us by not tracking back on the defensive end. Chasen, look, this is something that I've been bringing up over the show over the last few weeks, over the last few months, indeed. What I would say about Bruno Fernandes is that no matter which midfield you play with Bruno Fernandes, they're going to struggle, no matter which midfielder do you play against Bruno Fernandes, because Bruno Fernandes, he drifts away. He's ill-disciplined in regards to his positioning and stuff like that around the pitch. And I would say that that harms the other midfield, his midfield partner, that basically isolates his midfield partner, and the opposition team has a chance to do 2 or 3 players around him and outnumber the other midfielder. This is why I feel that the midfield with Bruno in it is a recipe for disaster. It's destruction because he goes everywhere. And fair play to Bruno Fernandes. He works very hard. We know he works very hard. But you know what? He does do it at a cost. He does it at a cost. And the cost is with the other midfielder. Bruno Fernandes, as we know, should be a number 10. He shouldn't be nothing else other than a number 10, in my opinion. He is a number 10. He's a very good number 10, but definitely not a very good number 8. And yes, it can go well sometimes. He can break the lines a little bit. He can pass. But he just doesn't have the shape of his body, the way he anticipates things, like the likes of Paul Scholes, Zinedine Zidane. These type of players used to anticipate things in the midfield, like they have a 360 blinkers on, that they knew 3-4 passes ahead of everyone else. And that's the sort of thing you need as a midfielder, guys, at the top level. And I just don't think Bruno is a good number 8. But it looks like, he will be the number 8 for the foreseeable. Now, look, I'm going to do my match prediction. I'm going to do my predicted lineup as well. So that is going to be interesting because my lineup is going to be different, guys. Let me know. Let me tell you, I should say, big up, my friend. Big up, Habibi. How you doing, VJ? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, my guy. I hope you're doing well. Big up, Gray, you legend. What's going on, brother? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Morning, brother. I hope you're well. Very well, brother. I hope you're doing good. My guys, we're here. We're happy. We're watching football. We're talking about football. Let's do this, guys. Everyone can smash the like and subscribe button and show your appreciation. Sal, the brilliant channel. Sal, by the way, I've just had an incredible, oh my goodness me, Grayo, it's 10:15 where I am, brother. It's 10:15 where I am. My goodness me. Why not? Well, big up. LT, big up Sal. For me, having already fouled Amaran by not signing his CM. So if they don't sign in January, they would totally foul him in the season, which will alter that especially. They have, in my opinion, LT, that's spot on. Like, you know, they have fouled him in regards to that. And because when we're talking about the midfield, we know that midfield is the engine of the team. It's the part of the team that you need to solidify, and they haven't done that. And we have to admit that they have thrown Ruben Amorim into the Sharks somewhat. But I am a little bit confident about Ruben Amorim because I know that Ruben Amorim can negotiate what he doesn't have. We're looking at the team now. We got obviously Casemiro, who's, for me, he's finished. He's aging. He can't run. He's too slow. And then we got obviously Bruno, and we got Ugarte. Now, it's not the best midfield in the world, and we have to admit that to ourselves, and we do need severe reinforcements in that midfield, definitely, 100%. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I don't think also that Man United will be doing deals in January. I don't think we'll be doing deals in January. I think all this talk about Anderson and Wharton and Baleba, it's all summer talk. And I believe that with Baleba, Man United are agreeing a verbal agreement with Baleba because they want to get the deal done quickly in the summer in case other teams pounce, for example, the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona, not just Premier League clubs, of course. Saviour, haven't got confidence we're winning. Let's come on, Saviour. Me too, brother. Me too. Of course, we have football knowledge. Rest and VAR will conflict into which team to help this game. I feel for them. Man United don't never get help from VAR. Football, dead football knowledge again. Look, Man United don't ever get help from VAR. We don't get help from VAR. The opposition team get help from VAR. I don't know what you're talking about, mate, in regards to that. Man United have notoriously had bad decisions on VAR, and I can give you 10 off the cuff right now, right? Man City, yeah, however, that's true. Yeah, they will get, you know what? They will be getting VAR help sometimes. They do, but not Man United. I don't know what you're on about with that one. Absolutely not. Maybe he's do a little bit of studying. I think our first half record will have a lot to do with how we do in January. If we are competing for Europe, I think we'll make a signal for the midfield. It does depend, Chasen, in regards to what we do, how the season is going, what happens in January, whether we got injuries. If there's injuries, if we're very short, then we're going to make a move quickly. I just don't feel like Man United are going to do a massive deal in January. I just feel like Man United are going to do the summer thing. They're going to do the summer thing, but we'll have to wait and see. Good morning, Tyborg. How you doing, you legend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning, everyone. Lamens should be in with a goal for the city. Absolutely, no question about it. A debut for Manchester Derby. Interesting stuff. Come on, Tyborg. I agree. Because at the end of the day, you do not get any. You do not get any easy games in the Premier League. There's no easy games in the Premier League, guys. There's no such thing as an easy game in the Premier League. So you might as well just put them in the team now. Let's forget about that. You know, you might as well just put them in the team now. That's what we should do. Chasen, Angelo said there could be a good loan for January. He isn't amazing, but he is young, and they won't loan him. They won't loan him. They want to sell him, and that's what they want. Especially someone like Stuttgart, who have lost a few players already, and I don't think they're going to be doing any more business in regards to that, especially a loan deal. It would only be a cash deal, unfortunately, my friend. Absolutely. Chase him again. I wouldn't be surprised if Bruno in the number 10 on Sunday and mainly with Casemiro in the midfield. We're going to have to wait and see. That is the ideal thing, of course, Jason. That's the ideal thing, that we play Mainu as a midfielder. We play Bruno as a number 10, obviously, because Cunha and Mason Mount look like they're going to be missing the game, which is sad. I mean, I know it is, typical Man United, isn't it? As soon as we get a little bit of momentum, injuries, you know what I mean? Especially with Cunha has been very good. But luckily, we got replacements in that position. You know, we got replacements in that position. We've got Xerxes can come in. Ahmad can play in that position as well. Would Mazraoui move to right wing back? Would Ahmad move to the number 10 position? Anything can happen. You know, there is a lot of choices for Ruben Amorim to do. And I would say that it's not the end of the world that we got Cunha out, because obviously we're very stacked in that position. But the only key thing is who he's going to play as that number 8. Of course. LT, rivals and the media should give us the respect we deserve. We don't have the FA charges hanging over us. Exactly. You got Chelsea, you got Man City vying and fighting over how many charges they got more. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And I don't have any hope or any confidence in the PGMO in regards to punishing Chelsea or punishing City. It's never going to happen. If it was Manchester United, if it was a Leicester City, if it was an Everton, they would jump on us like vultures, and we would have already been fined, deducted points, relegated, you name it. We do things legit, and we still win trophies. We've always done things legit. It's the other teams who tried cheating, not us at the end of the day. Absolutely. Good morning, Revert 7. How you doing, my friend? Are we doing well? I've been saying it for years. Bruno is best closer to the goal, where he has a goal. I think it's pretty obvious with that, Revert 7. He is a number 10. They do play closer to goal. He's always played number 10. So, no shit, Sherlock, Revert. Come on, brother. Absolutely. Goodness me. Tyborg. Just watched a clip of JJ Gabriel. What a talent. Absolutely. He could be the next year. He's a bit young at the moment, but within a year and a half, he will be. I'm going to guess, guys. He will be the youngest player to play in the Premier League. He will be the youngest player to play in the Premier League. I would say. Absolutely. Hopefully he keeps on his feet, and we have to wait and see. Arrogance is a big problem, isn't it? But good morning, Christian. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. I would like to see Sal Warner in our squad. He's better than Baleba. This kid needs game time and training with the first team. Will make it better. He is in the first team, Christian. He is in the first team squad. It's up to him. And I trust Ruben Amorim in regards to Kone. I trust Ruben Amorim in regards to Kone. So let's wait and see. He might get an opportunity to, in the next games. You never know. Even if he gets 20 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes here, you never know. That will build up his confidence. That will build up his strength. And hopefully that happens. We'll have to wait and see, of course. We do need midfielders. So that is a good idea. Big up. Karen says hi. Big up, Karen. How you doing, Karen? I hope you're well. Of course. Hope you had a good morning. Of course. I'm sure that Grayo made sure you had a very good morning. Is it confirmed Cunha and Mount will be put for the City game? They're out, mate. They're not going to be playing. Highly unlikely they're going to be playing in the game. They're out for this game, unfortunately. Tyborg, the last season we had at least 10 wrong decisions because of VAR. Absolutely. But I don't know what people are talking about that Man United get VAR. Absolutely off their head. I think they were kicked by a horse when they were younger. I don't know. They're not envisioning what is actually going on. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. Aristasi, big up. If we get a draw against Man City and Chelsea, that would be nice. I wouldn't say that would be nice because I'm going for a win. Always aim at wins. When it happens, if it is a draw, I'm not going to say it's the end of the world. I think, at least we didn't lose, right? But right now, win. Let's not think about draws. Let's not think about losing. That's a loser mentality. Don't do that. Think about winning on Sunday. That's what we have to think about. Whether it's realistic, whether it's not, it doesn't matter. We think about winning. That is what it's all about, guys. It's about winning and about getting those 3 points, of course, guys. Too much corruption, Sal. Absolutely. Absolutely, there is. Saviour, the coach should be used Ugarte and Mainu in the midfield. I agree. Play Bruno or bench him for Cunha. Cunha's not fit, Saviour. He's injured. He's injured, mate. He won't be fit for this game, mate. He's injured. Unfortunately, as much as we wanted Cunha to play, he's injured. But if we do need to move Bruno into that number 10 position, 100%. We need to move into that number 10 position and play Mainu and Ugarte as the midfield because I believe that is our most balanced midfield. That out of all the midfield, it's Mainu and Ugarte. I've said that for months now. Mainu and Ugarte is our most balanced and best midfield. No matter what anyone says, that's our best midfield. They complement each other as well. With Bruno and Ugarte, they don't complement each other. Guys, only 26 likes, guys. What's going on? Come on, guys. Get to 50 likes. That's the bare minimum, guys. We've got 106 people in the house, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. It's very important, guys. Come on, guys. Big up. Come on, guys. Smash the like button and subscribe buttons. And let's get 50 likes. It takes 2 seconds. Please show your appreciation. Thank you, guys. I've got so many people in the house, guys. We need more likes. We need more likes, guys. Can we get more likes? Thank you so much. Chatham. I think if we win this derby, it will kick off a run into the Etihad, and taking 3 points would give us the confidence. Absolutely, Jason. It'll be absolutely beautiful, brother. It'll be beautiful. If Man United get the 3 points, we can move on to the Chelsea game, and you know what? Who knows what can happen? But that is going to be a big boost if we beat Man City. Of course, we beat Man City last year at the Etihad in the last minute. Ahmad scored the last minute goal. I think we're more prepared now. I think we can win that game. I really do. I think we can comfortably win that game. Guys, I'm not being overly giddy, but I just feel like Man United are ready for this game. I just got this overwhelming feeling about it. And I don't know how you guys feel, but I just feel like Man City are in a bad place right now. I feel like injury-wise, confidence-wise, morale-wise, they're in a bad way at the moment. And I think that we should be confident and we shouldn't be pessimistic. We should try and be confident. LT, I'm cautiously optimistic about the season, and if we become more clinical in front of goal, we'll be a force to be reckoned with, and the consistency in the performance. So with Ruben Amram's army, LT, we're going to be fine, mate. We're going to be fine. Man United will go from strength to strength, especially we win on Sunday. Guys, look, imagine this, right? We win on Sunday, win against Chelsea. Just those 2 games. Win those 2 games, people are going to start being like, whoa, actually, Man United are cooking now. Man United are doing things now. Do you know what I mean? Big up, mate. Big up my friend from California, West Side. What's going on, my friend? And big up California all day long. Big up Orange County. Big up all those guys over there, my friends over there. Of course, guys, absolutely. Love LA. Absolutely. You got to. Oh, you know what I mean? Venice Beach. Love it. Guys, I used to play football in Venice Beach, you know. Absolutely. Chasen. Sal, do we think Sesko gets his first start on Sunday? We need him to materialize into the guy we signed him to be. I hope so, Jason. One thing I say is I hope so, because we can't keep leaving a £70 million striker on the bench and letting him wait for his opportunity. We need him to play. We need to create a calamari, not calamari. Calamari is a calamari or calaforiori or calamari. I like calamari, but we need to create a calamari, some chemistry, that's an easier word, in regards to Sesko, Mbeumo, and Cunha, in my opinion. Yeah, too much corruption, ball knowledge, too much corruption, yeah, and there is. Not on Man United, though. This is perfect opportunity to get Mainu into the team and Ugarte next to him. I think it will work. I think so too, Gary. I think it's a godsend. We got an opportunity, right? A one in a lifetime. We got a one in a million chance to play Bruno as a number 10 and Mainu as a number 8 without upsetting anyone. And I think there's a no-brainer there. I think this is what we should do. I think this is what's going to work. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. That Kirk stuff, so I'm really conspiracy theorist, but that professional job, that's what I'm going to say. Look, we've at 7. I have my theories on it. I know who done it. I know who done most of the tragedies in this world, and it's definitely not those people you think it is. It's definitely not, and that's what I would say. The evidence is plain in sight. They released a book a day before it happened. You know who unalived Charlie Kirk. But you know what? That's the world we live in. Hateful, evil, you know, unfortunately. I better be careful, otherwise I might have a sniper on me. I mean, Michael, good morning, Sal. Hope you're doing well. I travel for homework. That's why I've been absent. No problem, mate. It's good to see you back, Michael. Hope you're doing well and hope your homework and everything and your travels were very good, my friend. Lots of stats already show that we are cooking in creation opportunity. We have the best XG, Chasen. We have the best XG. The only problem Man United are having is conversion, scoring goals. So if we can fix that part of our game, guys, we're going to be monsters. But this is why I don't get it. This is why I don't get the pessimism, because when you're looking at the XG, and Man United way up the XG, right? When you're looking at that and you're thinking that Man United, if they start putting the ball in the back of the net, Man United are going to be really, really dangerous. And I don't know why people don't think like that. Don't look at their glass half full, because I think like that. Absolutely. Big up, Chasen. Absolutely. I believe Man United are not as far away as people actually think. We're not. I mean, we're a couple of positions away from challenging for the league, in my opinion, but I do believe that Man United will be moving up that table. And you never know. You know, football is about confidence. And you get confidence. You never know what can happen if you maintain that confidence and start building the confidence, of course. You never know what can happen, of course, guys. Absolutely not, guys. But look, guys, whatever it is, I'm ready for Sunday. And you know what? I got belief and I got a feeling about Mbeumo on Sunday. Guys, you heard it here. I've got a feeling about Mbeumo. Mbeumo's going to do some damage, guys. I really feel that he's going to do some damage this weekend. Absolutely. Chasen, I was disappointed with our start until I looked at the stats, and the stats show we have been solid through the last few games. Look, you know what I would say, Chasen? You know, it is fine margins. Fine margins. Man United lost to Arsenal through a foul. It was a foul on Mason Mount, and it shouldn't have been a goal, and it was a mistake. The Fulham, we had a penalty, which we missed, and there was 2 mistakes in lead up to their equaliser, and we should have won that game comfortably. Burnley, we should have been 3 or 4-0 up in the first half, of course. Marky Mark, morning, Sal, and the community. Big up, Marky Mark. Good to have you back, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm very well, thank you. Sorry for I was in hospital. Sorry to hear that. Are you okay, mate? Are you okay, bruv? But back and better now. Let's go, man. You know, why was you in the hospital, Marky Mark? I hope you're doing well, mate. Prayers and thoughts are with you, you legend. 33 likes, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get to 50 likes. There's no excuses, guys. 122 in the house. What's going on? 122 in the house, guys. Absolutely. Sal, when did you start supporting Man United? What year? About 1988, 89, something like that, mate. Around that time. Very young. I was a kid. Very young. Longer than I can imagine. Daryl, no, we are a lot closer than everyone thinks. Absolutely. Sal, brother, I reckon Bremer will get a goal. Come on, Daryl. Big up, Daryl. Assist, and 100%. I've got this feeling Sesko will score too. That would be a dream, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to have a nice feeling, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? It'd be nice to feel good. We deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve a win on Sunday, and I believe Man United could do it. And I think every Man United fan out there should believe it, guys. Absolutely. Should believe it. And that's what I believe, guys. Absolutely. I think Man United will have a good game on Sunday. And I know there's going to be a lot of pessimism. And it's understandable. It's Man City. You know, people got that Man City in their head. Oh, they're dangerous. And they're thinking about what Man City were a few years ago. Absolutely. LT, the main Ugarte pivot for me, personally, the best me too. In the number 10 in Bremer will be very creative. And we need to start Sesko in attack. LT is very rare. I disagree with you. And this time it's the same. I don't disagree with you, mate. It's absolutely perfect. I would do that as well, mate. It's a no-brainer, bruv. It's a no-brainer. In Bremo and Bruno, we'd like to see them work together. I like to see Mainu and Ugarte in that midfield. Of course, Mainu and Ugarte played in midfield in the pre-season friendly, and they did very well. And they looked the most balanced that we've looked in a long, long time. Daryl, we got goosebumps. You have to have goosebumps, guys. I'm very excited about the game. I'm very enthusiastic, guys. Maybe overly, but you know what? When Man United are about to play, I'm so appreciated, and I can't wait, guys. I'm like a kid in a candy store, as they say, or a kid in a toy shop, as I would say, guys. Absolutely, and I hope that Man United get the business done on Sunday, and we can move on to that Chelsea game, because I believe we're going to beat Chelsea as well, guys. Wouldn't that be great? The 74 charges Chelsea. Absolutely. Neil Gunner, good morning. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. In these next few games, is it the performance or the results for you? Right now, Neil, I would take goal. I would take results, bruv. Results over performances, mate. That's all I care about. Right now, you can have, look, Man United won a league playing bad football in 2013. I believe we need to get a few wins under our belts, and then we can worry about the performances later. And that's what Man United need to do. Win, absolutely. We're not going to play pretty football on Sunday. Probably not. And Man United probably will do a rear guard action and probably end up winning the game, guys, on the counter-attack and stuff like that. But we have to wait and see. Big up Neil Gunner, by the way. Hope you're doing well. And are you ready for the game on Sunday yourself? Mbeumo should shine on Sunday as long as he supported structure is there and clicking. There should be a landmark game for him. I feel it. I got a feeling about Mbeumo on Sunday, mate. I got this feeling about Mbeumo that he's going to do something on Sunday. I don't know why, but it's just, I got a feeling he's going to score. 30 line lights, guys. Why is it not 40? What's going on, guys? Don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to get to 50 likes, guys. Come on, guys. Smash that like. We got 126 in the house. Let's do it, guys. Let's get those likes up. Chelsea is the tougher fixture for sure. I agree. João Pedro is on fire, and that midfield have a strong... I mean, they did draw their first game in the season chase, and so I don't think they're going to be that bad. I don't think they're the best team in the world. I think Man United will be all right against Chelsea. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right. Good to see you, Neil, anyway. Hope you're doing blessed, my friend. Hope you're good. Grayo, you legend. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, brother. Your generosity has no bounds. I hope you have a lovely Friday. And I know you've already had a very lovely Friday, if you know what I mean. And I hope you have a lovely weekend, my guy. I really do. It all depends on Man United on Sunday. You know, look, in the first 20 minutes, we could be sitting there and we could be doing a watch along and we could be like, oh, for goodness sake, same old. You know what I mean? Or we could be here absolutely giddy. I like the latter. Hopefully we get the deal done, guys, and we play a good football and we win that game. I really hope we do. And I'm confident that we will, guys. I really am confident that we will. Absolutely. Guys, you know what? With all the negativity around the world, it's always good to have football back, real football back. It's always good to have Manchester United back as well, not least a Manchester derby. And it reminds me of last season when a lot of people were writing us off. We're going to lose 5-0. We're going to lose 4-0. We're going to lose 6-0. Many people were saying that last year. And what happened? We won 2-1 at the Etihad, you know, and this can happen again. Absolutely. Neil Gunner. Is everyone fit, or is there any injuries you know of? Not everyone is fit, brother. Neil, Cunha's out. Mount is out of the game. Obviously, Licha Martinez is still out of the game as well. Of course, yeah, that's about it at the moment. Not too bad for Man United standards that we don't have that many. But obviously, Cunha is out, which is a big blow. And obviously, Mount is out, which is a big blow as well at the moment. So, yeah, that is what we have. I think Ugarte is having a late fitness test. Daryl. Trust Sal, last 5 minutes of the game, my mind was on fire. I couldn't believe it. In the season of so much heartbreak, of so much pain, of so much frustration and anger, that game stands out. You know, that is like the game that I thought, you know what? stands out of the whole season. You know what I mean? It was the only time I felt, wow, yes, we got it. And it was early in Ruben Amorim's reign as well. So I have 3 days off now, making the most of it. Karen sold, I'm a naughty boy, apparently. You are very, 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 you're kiss and tell, Grayo. Never kiss and tell. Absolutely not. You never kiss and tell because obviously women don't like that, Grayo. But you know what? I'm glad you're happy, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Absolutely good to see, mate. You deserve it. Of course. Gary, smash that like button. Come on, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. 129 in the house. We should have at least 100 likes, guys. I don't know what's going on. Why don't we have 100 likes? Why don't we have 100 likes? We should have 100 likes, guys. Come on. Chasen, do you think that when Martinez is fit, Amorim will risk Luke Shaw on the wing? I hope not, Chasen. I hope not, because I don't think Luke Shaw is the wing back anymore. I don't think Luke Shaw has the fitness to be bombing up and down that wing anymore. I don't. I think that we got Dorgu and we got Diego Leon. I think those two should be the future left wing backs in my humblest of opinions. Of course, Spurs beat 2-0 away. United must do as well. If not, it's a failure. I don't know about that, mate. You can't paint everyone with the same brush, can you? At the end of the day, you don't paint every game with the same brush. Not every game's the same, mate. Every game is different. At the end of the day, that's like saying, at the end of the day, we beat them 5-0. Tottenham lost 2-0 to them, so we should beat Tottenham 7-0. It doesn't work like that, mate. Neil Gunner, where would you play Ahmed? Wing back or number 10? Can I be honest with you guys? Neil, I'll be honest with you, mate. I'll play my wing back. For this game, plainly because I feel like Man City are going to be coming at us and we're going to exploit the wings. That's what I feel. I wouldn't play Ahmed as number 10. I don't think he's technically that sort of guy to a thread of the needle sort of passes and things like that. I think he's more of a winger. So I'll play him in a winger, in my opinion. But I'm going to give my predicted lineup later on today. Maz should start there. I don't think he'll start. I think he's not match fit properly. And Ruben Amorim, one thing about Ruben Amorim, he's obsessed with match fitness. And this is one of the reasons I feel that Mazraoui might be on the bench. 44 likes, guys. Come on, 7 more likes to 50 likes, guys. What are you doing, guys? 124 in the house. Let's get some likes in the house, guys. Let's make sure we click the likes. Let's make sure we subscribe. Let's do it, guys. Come on. Let's get it on. We are all positive, guys. Absolutely. LT, we need some results because we've been performing well without the results, and Amorim has to be crucified for what... Exactly, LT. Now we just need to get the results. Forget about the performance. It's a results business. I'm tired of the negativity towards Ruben Amorim, and I want us to win. The most important thing for Man United is to win this game. Whether we win 1-0 off the backside from a corner in the last minute, I don't care. As long as we win this game. Last season, we didn't deserve to beat Man City, but we ended up beating them. And that's all people remember. All people remember is Ahmad's late goal. They don't remember how Man United played in that game. Or how Man City played in that game. They remember how Man United played, and Man United won the league. They won the game, of course. Roy, Sal, would you play Maguire and Mazraoui? No, not in this game. Absolutely not. Mazraoui is not match fit. I would not risk him for this game, in my opinion. He's not match fit. I would like him to play, but I think the defense should remain Shaw, De Ligt, and Euro for me. Absolutely. And it will be Ahmed on the right for me. VJ. Sal, did you hear that Ruben wanted Watkins and Sesko was not his choice? Remember, Ten Hag played Anthony straight away. Ten Hag did, but Ruben Amorim doesn't. Ten Hag wouldn't do that. I think that Senny Lamens will start, though. I think Senny Lamens will start. We need to start Senny Lamens. We need to start get over the old goalkeeping players and stuff like that. We need to bring in Senny Lamens now. I do know that he wanted what Ruben Amorim wanted was an experienced striker, but Ruben Amorim did want Sesko. That's lies. He did want Sesko. He was happy with Sesko. He actually said we got one of the best young strikers in Europe. That's what he said to Portuguese TV. So I would say that we did want Sesko. All these lies in the media, don't believe that, VJ. He did want him. He's fit, Grayo, but he's not match fit, so it's a bit touch and go at the moment. Chasen, I think Mazraoui will be our right bit for Sunday with either Ahmad Bruno. I don't think so. He's not match fit, Chasen. Match fitness is people underestimate match fitness. You can see you guys haven't been in sport. Goodness me, I've run 3 marathons. I know what match fitness is, but you never know. Neil, where was you expecting United to finish the season? Top 5, mate. Top 5, Neil, for acceptable for me. Top 5. I think Man United can finish there, Neil. Absolutely. Gary, If we get fast start on Sunday we always do somehow. Do you remember when Man United had a fast start a few years ago against Man City? We were getting into the heads of the City players and we can pull this off. It may not be pretty, but a win is a win. That's all that matters. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gary. That's what it's all about. A win is a win. Well, by hook or by crook, we need to win this game. 50 likes, Stephanie, the lucky charm. We got the 50 likes, guys. I know I'm going to sound like a spoiled little brat, but please, can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes today? Come on, guys. Absolutely. Great news. Great news. You guys, 139 in the house. You guys, there should be 100 likes minimum, law of averages and all that, of course. Jason Masseria has been featuring for nearly a month now. Bit. Are you hearing otherwise? He's not match fit. He hasn't played a match. He can't be match fit. He hasn't played a match for a month. He's not match fit for me. However, I won't be surprised if he's featured, but he's not. He will only last about 50, 60 minutes. He's not match fit. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. He's not played a game. Match fitness is when you play matches. You know. Grayo. Likes, about 50 likes, guys. Come on, Grayo. Thank you, Legrayo. You're absolute legend. Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Why does Ruben Amorim start Bendito Mantato at the right wing back? Too young, not experienced enough. However, having said that, Samuel, I would start him myself. Not this game, but maybe Brentford. You know, that game, that kind of game, I would, because I was very impressed with Mantato against the Hong Kong 11. I thought he was fantastic. I think we should play him. I think we should. But like slowly drift him into the team. Slowly drift him into the team, my friend. Absolutely. Roy, City's title race will crumble if they lose. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but if it looks like so. If City lose, Roy, to Arsenal and Manchester United, right? If City lose to Arsenal and Manchester United, will Pep Guardiola leave? Will Pep Guardiola say enough is enough? I've got a feeling that he might leave by December. If that's the case, he might leave by December. Imagine that. Neil, United had no problem with getting up for this game. I think you might want it more than City. That's bad on City because City need to win as well. City are in a big problem. They got Arsenal coming up as well, Neil. So you know that, isn't it? If City lose against Man United and go and lose to Arsenal, then their season is basically in the mud. You know what I mean? When you're thinking about it, they've already lost to Tottenham this season. So I'm going to be like humble. I just feel confident about my team. I feel confident about Man United to win this game. I don't know why I feel so confident, but I do. I always am, to be honest with you, but there you go. It is what it is. Daryl, 100% top five. We just need to put the pressure on their back line of City. We will damage them. Donnarumma don't like it. Come on, my guy. Come on, Daryl. I hope that Donnarumma has an absolute stinker on Sunday. I hope he lets one slip through his hands. He does a Massimo Taibi. Absolutely hope so, guys. I've got a feeling there will be a penalty in this game. I've got this feeling about a penalty for some reason. There's going to be a penalty. There's a couple of things that I'm thinking about this game. One of them is a penalty. The other one is a bench shot. A bench shot from Mbeumo into the corner. I just got this feeling, you know. I was hit by a semi on the way to work. Broken arm and 3 broken ribs, but always here to support my guy. Marky Mark, my prayers are with you, brother. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you're up and running. You're alive and kicking, my friend. Really good to see you here. I'm really sorry that has happened to you, my friend. And I'm just, you know, I'm happy you're here. Sorry, brother. Nasty thing to happen. You know, life can hit you with a salmon sometimes, isn't it? You're 1 minute you're walking down the road, the next minute you've got broken ribs and a broken leg. I mean, God forbid, touch wood. The last time I said that, like I said it in the forest. I went to the forest when I was younger with my brother, and I said that, don't break your leg, and he broke his leg in the same day. So, last time I say, touch Alex Ferguson. There you go, Alex Ferguson book. There you go, guys. Absolutely. I hope you get well soon, Marky Mark. Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is a loss for loss. Is going to lose for loss with Graham Potter at this point. Yes, he is. I mean, I think he lost it last season. In my opinion. Glad you're here. Yeah, absolutely. Send your condolence, send your love and wishes to the legend that is Marky Mark Chasen. Big up, absolutely. Football knowledge. It's a shame City can't compete for the league anymore. It means Arsenal or Liverpool will win it. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see. What do you think about Donnarumma signing? Is it good business? 50 million. Yeah, I still think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, Neil. I'm not gonna flip flop from what I said before. Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper in the world. I'm not going to flip-flop from that. And I say that confidently. You know, I wanted Donnarumma, but we couldn't afford the 50 million. Obviously, we couldn't buy another goalkeeper 50 million. But yeah, Donnarumma is a good goalkeeper. He's a good signing for Man City. But Man City have got a lot of problems, not just the goalkeeper area. And I don't think their goalkeepers, like Ederson's, that bad. I don't know why they're replacing him. I don't know why, but maybe he's leaving. We've got 7. City in the second half against Brighton the other week. They threw in the towel. Absolutely. Their high line is atrocious. Hopefully form continues and Donnarumma drops a few clanners. Come on, DVAT7. Come on, my guy. I hope so as well, my friend. If we play well, I think we got a great chance. I think so as well. My friend. DVAT7. Absolutely. Arsenal is destined to take home the second place trophy as usual, Chasem. You know the score, mate. You know the score, isn't it? Look, I don't want to upset my guy in the stream. He's an Arsenal fan. We got an Arsenal fan in the stream. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 Arsenal fans in the stream. But to be honest with you, you know what? I think Liverpool's... I mean, it hurts me to say it, guys. I don't see anyone removing Liverpool. And it hurts me dearly to say that. It hurts me because I don't want them to catch up with our league title. But what can we do about it? The only thing we can do is concentrate on ourselves and try and get as many wins as ourselves and try and move ourselves up that league and put a pressure on Liverpool. That's what we can do. You never know. You know what I mean? Because Arsenal tried, but Arsenal obviously can't get over the line. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know, I would love Arsenal to win it apart from Liverpool. You know, I would love that. I would love anyone apart from Liverpool because obviously we got our legacy there with our Champions League titles and stuff. But I don't know if it's going to happen, to be honest with you. Sesko should start. I agree, Gary. I think he'll grab his chances and work hard to show he's up for it. I agree with that, my friend. I agree with that. Look, guys, you know, I just wish Man United signed that midfielder because I actually believe that Man United are building something here. There is a lot of hope for me, in my opinion. Absolutely. Chasen, if Wirtz finds form, Liverpool will be a tough team to beat. They're going to be tough, mate. They've got Isaac, Wirtz, you know, Ekitike in their team, Mohamed Salah. And their midfield works. Soboslai, you know, and McAllister, it works. They got it set up. Their team is ready. They got Kirkis. They got Frimpong. You know, I mean, thank God they didn't buy Gui as well. You know, they got a very good team. And we have to be realistic and we have to say that. But football is unpredictable sometimes. And, you know, if you believe, anything can happen. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Roy, I checked... I checked City's lineup at Transfer Market and Cherki, Phillips, Mamouche, and Bernardo all injured. Yeah, about 10 players are injured, Roy, for them. I think Stones is out as well, if I'm not mistaken. LT, the media made us think that Amorim doesn't want Mainu when his plan is for him to succeed Bruno because he needs some experience in the fit role. I mean, that's what the media does, LT, isn't it? Hated, adored, never ignored, as we've always said. You know, the media want to bring that. They wanted to create a rift between Ruben Amorim and Kobe Mainu. That's what they want to do. They did it last year when they were planting the seed in regards to the contract negotiations. Remember when last year they were talking about 200 grand a week? They were doing it back then last year. And they're doing it again now. They want an unstable Man United. You know where that comes from? That comes from an element of fear. They fear a resurgent Man United. They fear the wounded beast. And that's why they're making up stories and, you know, making themselves look like absolute prats at the same time. Big up, LT. Dippers all day long. Lee, what's going on? Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well, Lee. Best wishes to you, Marky Mark. Absolutely. Big up, Benny. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my guy. Hope you get well, Marky Mark. Absolutely. The community, the best community in the land, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Roy. Daryl. Defo Liverpool, the pain of thinking of it about their squad now with Isaac. I just hope we sign a midfielder in January and a right wing back. This is what I'm talking about, Daryl. This is why I'm so annoyed because you know what? Liverpool has spent like 500 million, right? And they were already champions. They already added to their already good squad. They already added to their championship winning squad. You know, they already added to it, and they've added more. You know, and they've already got a very good team, very good squad as well. Benny, Isaac will score for fun. Dippers will win the league. Unfortunately, Benny, I don't disagree with you, mate. I mean, it's only Man United can do something about it. You know, we'll have to see. We'll have to beat Liverpool when we play them at Anfield. We're playing Liverpool at Anfield in a few weeks, guys. So hopefully we can win that game. You know, it's going to be a tough game at Anfield. Liverpool have a functional midfield. That's the difference. They work for each other. Absolutely. How important is a midfield, Stephanie? Is exactly what we've been talking about with Ineos. They should have sorted out this midfield and solidified that midfield. Because the biggest problem at Man United is the midfield right now. And we don't have a consistency. We can't build any chemistry. And when you have a bad midfield, it affects the defense, affects the strikers, because that's the middle of the pitch. And yeah, it is what it is. Liverpool are sorted. Liverpool don't need to worry anymore. They've got a big squad, you know. Right. City are going to have Jeremy Nkoku and Foden Savinho as their wingers. Still dangerous, still very dangerous in my opinion. Saviour, let's talk about the right wing back. We need a right wing back in January. So January, I mean, obviously the right wing back, Man United are heavily linked with Van der Sar, of course. Van der Sar, the Monaco player who's just made his debut for Brazil, of course. So Man United, that'd be a good signing, of course. Is Foden injured as well, Daryl? Oh, I'm glad about the Foden thing because I know that Foden always seems to have a good game against Man United. Big up, Daryl. Darren, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well, Darren. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you, my friend. Absolutely good to see you. Guys, look, you know what? It's going to be a tough game on Sunday. It's going to be difficult, but we have to believe. We have to believe, and we have to believe that we can do something. And I firmly believe we can. I think we can. I'm not worried about them. We've beaten better teams than that. We've beaten better Man City teams than that. You know, we have, and they're in a bad way right now. Yes, they lost to Tottenham 2-0. They lost to Tottenham 2-0. We can't use that as an ammunition to beat Man United with if Man United don't win, because at the end of the day, no, different games at different times. Lama, that dude is just dumb and dumber. Absolutely. Absolutely. I lost you there, Roy, what is it? Absolutely. But yeah, look, what we would say is this, right? I think Man United will win the game 2-1. I've said it a number of times over the last couple of days. I think we'll win the game. It won't be easy. Man United do need to keep it tight in the opening exchanges and make sure we don't concede early. If we concede early, we'll be in a little bit of a trouble. I actually think Man United are up for this game. I've got a big feeling about it. As I said, many years I haven't had this feeling going into a Man City game in many, many years. LT, for me, City's goal for the season is top 4, and anyone who thinks City is going to be a title challenge will be sadly disappointed. I won't be disappointed. I'll be extremely happy, LT, if they're not title challengers. Thank you, everyone. Everyone hit the likes button. Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Yeah, guys, listen. 130 in the house. Have we got to get to 100 likes, guys? That's what it's all about. We got to get to that 100 likes mark, guys. That's what it's all about, guys. Absolutely. Darren, is there agreement with Baleba? Yes, Man United have a verbal agreement with Baleba. But obviously, that's not the be-all and end-all. Man United still have to make an agreement with Brighton. And this is why Man United have 3 main players that Man United are chasing at the moment, which is Anderson, which is Baleba, and which is Wharton. Those 3 players are high on Manchester United's midfield wish list. So basically, if Man United don't manage to get Baleba in, Man United will sign 2 of the others. So obviously Anderson and Wharton. So Man United are looking in to bring in 2 midfielders. 2 midfielders. So that could be Baleba and Wharton and Anderson and Baleba. It could be one of them. So Man United have narrowed down their search for a midfielder to 3. So let's wait and see. 2-1, 3-1, got this feeling. Big up, Daryl. Come on, Daryl. We got this, brother. We got this. Let's hope so, mate. More like this guy for Man fan, where more than millions fans for Man U. So more likes, guys. Thank you so much, Saviour. Bless you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, guys, don't forget to smash the like, guys. Very important for the algorithms and all that. Is Mount fit then? No, he's not fit. He's not fit, Matt. No, I said he's not fit. He's injured. Him and Cunha are out. Good. Kaput. They're not playing. No, they're not playing. They're out. He's not out. He's not playing. Light Crown Pointers. Is that the Liverpool fan? Is that a Liverpool fan? Because you definitely remind me of the crown paints thing. Liverpool have got the deadliest midfield, but Man United attack is the hottest. But Manchester Derby is going to shock Man U haters. Big up Light Crown. No, there you said a nice comment. Big up Light Crown Painters. I'm only joking, mate. I mean, because obviously Liverpool had a crown paint on their shirt and that. Man United have a deadly attack, yes. And it's when it starts getting in the rhythm, when we start getting the camaraderie, and when we start getting the chemistry with that front line, it's going to be dangerous for everyone, but not for us. Absolutely. Jason, our valuation of Baleba was far off Brighton's. Absolutely. I don't see him with their club until the next season. If 100 million player, I don't think he's going to go for 100 million. I think it'll be about 80, 90 million, but Man United have the money back then. Man United have the money. Man United don't have the money now. Man United don't have the money to spend on Baleba. But Baleba's valuation might decrease by next summer if he has a bad season. You know, it might decrease. So you never know what's going to happen. But Man United don't have the money. Man United will have the money next year. Definitely. They'll have the money. Revert 7. I've only watched 2 games of Anderson. He looks like a tidy player with a link man. Absolutely. Baleba is a box-to-box and Wharton is a deep line mid playmaker. Which of these 3 would you prefer, Sal? I want Wharton and Baleba. I think they'll complement each other very, very well. I'm not going to sugarcoat from that. I'm like Daryl in the house. I like Wharton and Baleba. That is my choice. Wharton and Baleba is my midfield. Anderson and Baleba, Wharton and Baleba, something like that. I wish our uneducated fans would stop. Yeah, look, guys, in regards to Man U, let me just tell you something about the word Man U, guys. It was a mocking. Our rival fans used to call us Man U to mock Manchester United back in the 50s and stuff after the Munich disaster and things like that. So we don't call Man United Man U. It's Man United. It's United. It's Manchester United. Just to let you know, guys. Okay. All right. So that's it. Man U is. It's not very well known to some people. Obviously, but Man U was always deemed a bad way to say Manchester United. Okay. So never say Man U, guys. Gary. What I like about Amram is that he tries to focus on the team, on themselves, not to worry about who or what the other team is. If we just concentrate on ourselves and what we are doing, it will work. I think so, Gary. I don't think we should worry on Sunday. I think exactly what you said there. We need to concentrate on ourselves, being solid, and when we get an opportunity, capitalize on that opportunity. That's what I think Man United will do. And I actually think we will do that. I actually think Man United will have a good game on Sunday. Absolutely. Man U is dangerous. Man United is a derogatory term for Manchester United. It is a bad term for Man United, yes. Teams used to call us that to mock us. They used to call us that, yeah. Yeah, back in the day, guys. Education, guys. Absolutely. Daryl, love Sal, brother. See you at 4 p.m., my guy. Take it easy. I got the match preview, guys. It's going to be exciting, guys. Got a lot of stuff coming up. So don't forget the match preview we got coming up, guys. Absolutely. Should be a good one. Yeah, guys, look, you know what? We're counting down. We're getting the enthusiasm. We're getting the excitement, as we always do. This game, it really marks a turning point for me. This game, it's like, if we win this game, it really solidifies our season, like in regards to getting us going, getting us going. We play Man City. We beat Man City. We're all going to be excited about the Chelsea game, ain't we? We're all going to be enthusiastic about the Chelsea game. That's what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I feel like we have to go out there and make a statement. Now is the time. Now is the time. Absolutely. Football knowledge. Man United are waiting for the third coming Messiah. Maybe Amram is him. I hope so. Football knowledge. I hope so, mate. I hope. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. He has the characteristics. He has the mentality. He gets rid of the players that need to go. He's got ruthlessness. He's like a modern day Ferguson. And it reminds me, when I started supporting Man United in the 80s, late 80s, it reminds me as the characteristics of what Ferguson was back then. And of course, if he gets a percentage of what Alex Ferguson was, we're in for a winner. You know what I mean? Greatest manager of all time. Darren, I enjoyed watching Szoboszlai make a horrific pass against Portugal to give him away go. Hopefully he does it against Man United in a couple of weeks, Darren. I hope he does that in a couple of weeks against Man United. Good player. Substitute for Liverpool, though, isn't it? Goes to show you how Liverpool's midfield is. They are quite strong. But yeah, Hungary are not a bad team, to be fair. They're not a bad team. They're actually quite good. Chasen, I didn't know Man U was meant as a dig for Man United. Yes, I am new to the game of football and only started following the start of the Tone Half Firing, which are watching some films on the club's history. I'm hooked. Chasen, you have to start somewhere, my bro. You have to start somewhere. When I started supporting Man United, they had the old VHS tapes and things like that. And I was watching Man United and I learned about the history. What you do, just go on Google. Nowadays, Google's available. It is like one of the rules that not many new Man United fans are aware of, the Man U thing. And anyone who calls Man U is, in particular, people have been supporting them for years. I mean, obviously, they're not really in touch. It's not your fault, of course. Just write on Google, why is it bad to call Manchester United Man U? And it will tell you. It'll tell you about the history of what happened and stuff like that. And you will get to know it. But yeah, Man United are full of all different histories. And this is what we are. We're a great football club, the most beautiful history in the land, as we say, of course. And I believe that we have more history to make. In my opinion, we have more history to make. And I think we will make a lot of history under Ruben Amram. We lost a lot of records over this last few years, including our treble, our coveted treble. We did do it first. We did it best as well. But we need to make more records now. We need to start making good records and not losing good records. You know what I mean? And hopefully Man United would do that. Every single game marks a turning point for me. Every single game in football. The great thing about football is that you can turn a corner. You can always turn a corner. You can put the wrongs right. with just one big win. And I think Man United will put everything right. I feel eventually they will put everything right, and eventually we will be where we belong, guys. I really do feel that. I really do. Bring on Sunday, guys. I will be back later on, 4 p.m. UK time, of course, guys. 5 p.m. Central European time, guys, for the match preview between Manchester City and Manchester United, guys. Can't wait for it. Lee, Manu was elongated to manure. Yeah. I didn't want to say it, Lee. I didn't want to say it. You made me say it, mate. Derogatory term. Yeah. Gary, that's right, Sal. We are not Manu. It's derogatory and insulting. And you can always catch out the haters when they say Manu. Even the media say it. Benny, it won't be long until that guy finally gets a haircut. It will be. I mean, what I think about that guy, he's making money out of Man United. And you know what? I'll be honest, guys. He's trying to mock it. What we're going through now is serious. And we don't need any clowns. Right? We need serious people about our football club. Our football club came from the Munich disaster. We don't need no clown growing his hair until we win 5 games in a row. We need proper people talking about football, guys. This is Manchester United we're talking about. We don't need clowns anymore. Right? I wanted to bring him on the show. I was going to tell him that. I wanted to bring him on the show, and he was trying to charge me money for bringing this clown on the show. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Unreal. I've had Ben Jacobs and people like that. I can get Fabrizio Romano on the show if I pushed it, guys. But you know what? For nothing. And these guys, oh my goodness me. But guys, anyway, United clown, mate. What I would say is that thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you, guys. I will be back later on for Chatterbox, of course, as usual, for the match preview. Please don't forget to join me for that. Chatterbox matters as well, guys. I've noticed a trend. People don't turn up for Chatterbox. Please turn up for Chatterbox, guys. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy it. Have a good day. It's Friday again. Sunday, Monday. What? Sunday's the day, guys. Take it easy. I'm Sal Warner. This is Breaking Dawn, and I'll see you later on today. Take it easy. Peace.